my beautiful people! This is another episode of Spilling the Tea with Katy, and basically this series of videos is when I Google weird and wonderful stories on the internet and then share them with you. And today's one is, I wouldn't really say it's weird and wonderful, I just feel sorry for the person that's involved, and I'm going to explain why. But the title of this one is Girl Named IKEA Changes Name After School Bullies Call Her Flat Pack. Now, I would just like to emphasize here that bullying is totally unacceptable. It should never be acceptable in any shape or form, and I've been bullied and it's not a nice feeling at all. But for starters, why did her mother call her IKEA? Why would you call your child a name that they're going to be bullied for? That's just, you're setting that child up for a fail at the start, really. And I think it's unfair and unfortunate for poor IKEA to have to deal with the slander that is now going to occur in her life because her mother and father decided that that should be her name. But let's kind of get into it and get a background about IKEA. So, a teenager, 19, named after the furniture store IKEA, changed her name after bullies kept calling her Flat Pack. Jasmine Douglas's mum was inspired after seeing a TV advert for the Swedish company while pregnant. I understand that when you're pregnant you have a lot of hormones and stuff going on, but was there nobody else around when she decided to call her daughter IKEA? Was there nobody else around to say, I don't really think that's a good idea? Clearly there's not, because it happened. But her daughter, who has only visited IKEA once as a toddler, was tormented when she started school. So this poor girl not only has been named after a furniture store, she's actually only been there once. So she doesn't even go on trips to IKEA. And IKEA is a beautiful place, but I suppose if you were named after it and you hated your name, you wouldn't go to IKEA. So I get that. Despite enjoying free items from the store, the NHS admin assistant legally switched her names when she was 12. Fair. Good life choice there, IKEA. She has been using her former middle name Jasmine since 2014, while IKEA is now her middle name. I mean, IKEA as a middle name's not great, but I would rather be called Jasmine IKEA than IKEA Jasmine. IKEA Jasmine, this poor girl. She said that she used to get called Flat Pack quite a lot at primary school, Jasmine said. Kids are really cruel. Kids are really cruel, but you've basically just given children ammunition to bully your child by calling her IKEA, so that's not great. She said the bullying really shocked me because young children don't know about IKEA, so she legally changed her name when she was in secondary school. Like I said, wise choice. The mum, Linda, received a few free items from IKEA after naming her child after the Swedish company. I mean, free items from IKEA, great, but at the expense of your child's name, no. It says, it's only legally that I get called Jasmine. My family still call me IKEA or Kia for short. Kia, absolutely fine. IKEA, rude. She added, when I was younger, my mum got a letter from IKEA that basically said we could get furniture and toys free of charge. I got a few toys and my mum got a sofa. I mean, they're pretty good free items, but at the same time, your child is enduring being bullied because you named her after IKEA. The Norwich local has stayed faithful to her namesake by furnishing her flat with a branded 6-drawer commode. She's considering buying a built-in wardrobe from the store, but is keen to return to IKEA for the second time soon. I went to IKEA when I was 1 or 2, but as an adult I've never been. I really want to go, she said. I mean, I'm putting this out there. IKEA is a wonderful place. It's a haven full of wonderful treasures, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to be named after IKEA. I mean, there's worse shops to be named after, but I mean, you wouldn't call your kid Asda or Sainsbury's or, Lidl, Aldi. Oh my goodness, I bet you out there somebody's called their child Aldi or Lidl. I can just sense it. But yeah, do you know any names or went to school with any kids that had names that their parents had given them that was not the best names that they could have been given because they're associated with supermarkets or shops? Pop it down in the comments because I want to hear. If you've enjoyed this video, thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you again next time. Bye!